And now we're down here at Fieldside with the head coach of the Bulldogs, Tony Annese. And, Coach, got a little bit emotional there. I mean, there's a lot that this team has had to face coming into this season and then throughout this season, but to emerge undefeated as GLIAC champions, what do you have to say about this team?
Yeah, it is emotional when you love a group of guys as much as we love them as coaches, and then we lost 8 guys to the portal after winning a national championship, and then they have the audacity to name us number 1 in the nation preseason, which Nick Saban would call that rat poisoning, right? And he always said that's the worst worst circumstance you can ever be in, to be ranked number 1 preseason. And then you're like, oh my gosh, how you gonna do what you need to do to just keep it going, keep it moving, keep on believing, keep on winning. And so it's so unbelievable. And then for our guys, to be so convicted, like such conviction in their belief and in their mindset, that they can do this. And then, to me, it's just a culmination of just unbelievable work by the staff, the players, and 11-0. And so pretty incredible. I don't want to think about the playoffs here. Tomorrow we will, but for today, it couldn't be better than this. I mean, to be 11-0 and achieve the things that these guys have achieved is just remarkable. It's beyond belief for me. It really is. I've done this a long time, but sometimes people in Big Rapids are like, I'm gonna get my plane ticket to Texas, and I'm like, what are you talking about? So let's take it for what it is: a group of young men that came together and won a GLIAC championship, achieved another goal, and that is to go undefeated in the regular season. So very proud of them.
And then speaking of a group that came together, Davenport goes up 14-0 on you, and things are looking good for them. They're running the ball really well. They get a stop defensively. What about your guys, the character of your guys? They faced it 2 weeks in a row against Saginaw Valley and against Davenport, and people don't necessarily realize how good those two teams are and how tough those teams play us.
Yeah, no, they're both really good teams. There was a lot of really good teams in our conference this year, and so it really was a fight to the end with a lot of teams, and I always have said it. I'll say it again. Sparky and AJ always have their team ready to play. People probably forget this, but we were tied with them at halftime this year, and that's the best halftime result we've had against them in the last 2 years. They were ahead the 2 previous years. So it's always a grind, and yeah, we didn't flinch though, and that's an amazing part of the way these guys are. It's the way they're built. I gave them a chip at the beginning of the year. It says on there, "Keep your chip," and that chip symbolizes, you got a target on your back, man. I mean, you're the defending national champion, and when you're the defending national champion, I mean, what kind of excitement does the opponent have? Like, oh my gosh, we get to play the defending national champ, and we can knock them off, and that would be the greatest thing ever. And so it's unbelievable, so unbelievable that we were able to keep our chip and keep on moving forward and win them all.
All right, you got a wife over there that's waiting for you. I'll let you get back. That was head coach of the Bulldogs, Tony Annese. Back up to Rob.